Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for joining me on the latest episode of I'm Gaming Podcast. This is a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, really cool Android games, and many more cool things I find to be in the same realm of business and creative ventures. Like always, first and foremost, a huge thanks goes to my Patreon supporters who really and truly continue to make this podcast possible. Without your continuous and generous monthly donations, I would not be able to do the things that I'm doing, and it means so much that you continue to hang around my page, including both my paid Patreon page followers and my unpaid or free Patreon page followers. So thank you so much to both of you, and everyone else, please check out my description where you can see a really cool list of my Patreon supporters and their amazing ventures. Now, this is episode 252 and it's all about an amazing game that my students recommended to me, my students at the Academy of Arts of Novi Sad, who got a chance to play it previously and then recommended it as a truly stunning, probably one of the best mobile games I ever tried, and it's Magic Survival. You can find the link in the description below, and it's basically a twist on the survivor genre, like 20 Minutes Till Dawn or Vampire Survivors. In this case, if I'm not mistaken, the game is older than its other versions, but it's truly and absolutely spectacular. The basic premise is really simple. You have your character who is a spell, or she or it, a spellcaster, who is determined to survive the continuous onslaught of enemies through the process of kind of avoiding them basically, and then using upgrades to be able to avoid them better and deal damage. It's super simple, the graphics are really kind of minimalistic but still very stylish, and there's even a lore, a backstory behind it. As you unlock new areas that you kind of have to fight through, you're continuously getting better at the stuff you're doing, and each run is kind of more interesting and more demanding, even if you're failing, than the previous one. It's basically game design at its pinnacle, nearly a perfect game. Like I said, one of the best games I played on mobile device in my life, and it's so well crafted, designed, and applied in the free-to-play mobile space that any kind of monetization that exists in the game is completely unintrusive if you don't want to pay, and at the same time, if you want to support the creator, who is LeMay, as far as I can see, that's the only game that the same game developer created, you can do it through the same app. But at the same time, if you don't want to do it, you don't have any pressure to kind of pay anything, and there are even ways how you can watch ads, for example, to get an additional life, that are super, like I said, super unintrusive but still incredibly effective. As far as I can see, it has over 5 million downloads. Its score is 4.7 on Google Play. I'm pretty sure that there's no version for iOS, which I find really odd because there should be one. But like I said, it's such a well-crafted game that I'm truly perplexed how it's not an even bigger hit than it is. I mean, 5 million downloads isn't bad by any means, and the stellar reviews, 4.7 out of almost 1.1, it's over 1010 reviews, so it's 111k reviews. It's a massive number of reviews that are available for the game, and all of that is great, but I still kind of feel that it should be a lot better because the game is actually that good. So Magic Survival, a perfect title basically for mobile, something that's blended to the mobile device, to the UI of mobile, where you simply have the ability to kind of steer the character and do nothing more in the actual combat state. At the same time, you choose your upgrades, which is an amazing element of the small metagame, which then continues into the larger metagame, where you, between your runs, upgrade your character, choose traits that you want to have, and so forth. All of that, like I said, perfectly blended, perfectly balanced, incredibly fun, and incredibly easy to get into. And the way that you kind of learn the upgrades and learn to get better is also streamlined to perfection, like the game is basically in its entirety. So if you love mobile games, if you love kind of action games with a hint of RPG, If you love Survivor or Survival.io, or however you call the genre games, this is a must try because it's truly a spectacular title, and I can't praise it enough, even though I'm trying to do that through this entire episode. There you have it, Magic Survival. Check it out. Like I said, description is holding the link to the game, and if you do check it out, please let me know what you think. If you played it already, I would love to know what you thought about it. And thanks so much for watching. This is basically it for episode 252 of I'm Gaming Podcast. Again, a big thanks to my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to support me, please check out my Patreon page. You can become my member on my YouTube channel, a member of my YouTube channel. You can check out my books on Amazon, including my latest book, which is a novel called The Sons of 901. And the cheapest, simplest, easiest way to support me is to subscribe to my channel and be here for my new videos. That's all for me. Thanks again for watching. My name is Ivica. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you precisely 7 days from now. Until then, bye bye.